All right, it's me, Tom, with New Guys Guitar, and I am back with my review. The review I've been talking about, maybe the review some of you have been waiting for. I don't know. So what did I get, you ask? What did I get that's affordable to be reviewed? You might say to yourself, Tom, that looks like it could fit a lot of things. Well, there's a guitar in here. That's right. I spent $180 on Amazon for a guitar. So let's get into it. What we got here? I already opened it. I had quite a few things going on. I wanted to do a whole proper unboxing on camera, but I just couldn't wait. So I have already opened it. First thing, it comes with the Allen wrench to adjust the truss rod. Comes with a chintzy looking cord. A couple of interesting designed guitar picks. We're not going to need that. So this, the mighty reveal. Da, da, da. Sparkle, sparkle. This is a, I don't know if you can read that. Redid? Redid? Something like that. It's an Amazon brand guitar. Like I said, I paid $180 for it. It's basically the SG model. It's got two humbuckers, tone, volume, 3-position switch. Now, I've seen a lot of people like take it right out of the box. I've watched quite a few of these reviews and they strum it right away like it's going to be in tune. This wasn't, but I don't put a lot of stock in the thing being shipped 6 states over and still being in tune. That to me doesn't really matter too much as long as it performs the way it's supposed to, right? A couple of things that I noticed. The action on this is dead on. Like that is exactly where you want to be for action. I've seen a lot of reviews that were the opposite. There was a lot of problems with the nut region, and I was kind of worried. I was really worried about that. My first time taking it out of the box. So I kind of looked it over, just kind of all around, see what I'm getting into. Like, I've heard a lot of things about these cheap guitars. I will tell you straight out of the box. First thing I did when I opened the box is look to see how much foam was in it, and there wasn't much. I was kind of disappointed in the packaging, to be honest with you. It didn't have like a sheet of foam on either side. That would have been handy. Something that they might want to work on. I mean, the price might go up a few bucks, but I feel like that would be a pretty good investment, because I mean, it's got to be, you know, bounced around quite a bit in the shipping process. That being said, I didn't notice any imperfections really in the paint. I mean, it's all smudged up from my handprints and stuff. It's kind of dusty. I mean, probably sat at a factory for a while, so they probably just grabbed it, wrapped it up, stuck it in the box, and sent it to me. For which, you know, it's not too bad. Seen a lot of things with the Les Paul and the SGs that these, for whatever reason, are loose. They don't fit snugly in the hole. They move around quite a bit. I'm not getting any play out of any of this. Even, well, that's to be expected, but even the humbuckers seem pretty solid. Nothing is moving irregularly. Everything is pretty dead on. And a good part about this is, you know, like the way they ship this to me is the way it's going to show up to anybody, because I'm not a big YouTuber. I got 100 or 400 and some odd subs. Nobody really cares. So this is exactly how it's going to show up to the average person. And I bought this, so this is why. Any issues, I'll let you know. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. But out of the box, for 180 bucks, I am thoroughly impressed. I will tell you that. I like this symbol too. It's pretty neat looking. The nut, it is a bone nut. It's not a plastic cheapie, and it is somebody, there's a little bit on the back side, like just to round off this edge, because I could tell they kind of hit it, but in some spots it's still kind of catching. But this is rounded off perfectly like it's supposed to be. Like I said, the action is, that's F bar chord, and that's about as close to that first fret as you want that string. And I kind of played around with it. I didn't hear any, there's no dead spots. The neck itself, I mean, I think this thing could come down just a hair. I think that's about it for adjustments. I mean, it's a fairly well adjusted guitar for the price I paid for it. Let's plug it into the big amp and see what she sounds like. I'll just plug it straight in. So here's what clean on the bridge pickup. Let's go to the neck pickup. Let's see what we got. try out some games. Hello. Hello. Apparently with microphonic pickups you can sing into them. I don't know. Neck pickup. Let us put rotary. Here we go. A little delay. has passed. I am ready for the written review, or as written as it's going to get. So I have a series of 8 things that I'm rating it on, and it's a 1 through 5. Like 1 the worst, 5 the best. Point system. So you could get possibly 40 points if you get all 5s, and then down from there. And then I'll give an overall grade. Just throw that out there in case anybody likes letters more than numbers. I got something for everybody. Okay, so review topic number 1 is the packaging. How did it show up to my house? Did it have a violent journey? Normally you could tell by the outside of the box if it's had a rough go of the traveling process. Thankfully, there's only a few little dings and stuff on the outside of that box. That being said, I'm disappointed in the protection for the guitar. I think it could have used just some more foam, just even a thin 1/2-inch piece over the front and the back of it. I mean, he said, if it's like $5 more, I'd pay for that. That is going to get a ranking of 2 points, 2 out of 5. Not good. Probably could have tried harder on that. Next is the overall look of the guitar. And what do I mean by that? Well, like I've obviously seen pictures of it online. Does it look like those pictures? Is there anything out of place? And from what I gathered, looks great. Pretty good job. Paint job matches what exactly I was seeing online. You can't beat that. Everything looks as advertised, and it looks pretty near good. That being said, that's getting a ranking or a point. All 5 points. Just 5. Top of the top, it looks nice. Frets. How do the frets feel? Are they gritty? Are they unsanded? Just all sorts of things that could be wrong with them. Are they catching on the sides? The overall look and feel of the frets. From what I could tell, I've been playing it for quite a while now. Some stuff happened, so this is a few days after me playing it, what you saw. So I've played it quite a bit since then. And there's no rough spots, and there's no grittiness when you go to bend a note. Everything's really smooth. Like I said, they spent some time on the playability on this thing. They spent some time. The nut work is awesome, right where it's supposed to be, and that's awesome. They take the time to really knock this one out of the park, I think. So we're getting a 5 points for that one. The frets get a 5 points. Overall playability out of the box, and I was thoroughly shocked that I didn't really have to do much. I had to tune it again. Other than that, it didn't really take any other adjustments. There was a few things that I'm going to be looking at that seem like they could come down a hair. I haven't done that yet, but I'm that's going to be in a future video. I'm also thinking about some accessories because, like I said, I like the tremolo systems on these SGs. That's going to get a 4.5. So there is a few things that can be worked on. I mean, 4.5. That's a for sure passing grade. Top. Not exactly the best of the class, but okay. Now, moving on to intonation. That's the next topic. And there is some adjustments that are going to be needed on that. It's not much. It's slightly, I think it's slightly sharp. So it's just backing off a little bit. And I'm going to give that one a 4, a solid 4, because just a few slight adjustments. I've also obviously picked up a cold, so that's awesome. Sound. How does it sound? Neck is a little dark. This is straight out of the box. Haven't messed with it, but everything else sounds really, really good along the lines of all the reviews that I've seen. But I'm going to give it a solid 4. And there might be some things that I'm going to try that we could do to brighten that pickup up, but it was just a hair muddy. Like I said, even 4's, you're still doing pretty good. All right, overall quality. And when I pick up this guitar, does it feel like some quality instrument in my hand? And I am here to honestly tell you that, yeah, it feels like you're playing a quality piece of equipment. The overall weight, it's not too weighty, but there is some weight there. A few little things here and there, but other than that, I think the quality is really good. Way better than I expected on this. I have here the tuners are a little cheap, but I didn't expect they would be anything but that. So I'll give it a 4.5. All right, the last area that we're going to look at is personally, would I buy another Redid SG? Oh yeah, in a heartbeat. These things are, I mean, especially for the $180 price tag, you can't go wrong. It sounds really good. I wouldn't be ashamed to take this up on stage and play it. To be honest with you, it's a quality piece of equipment. I'm going to give that one a 5 out of 10. Or no, 5 out of 5. Not out of 10. And I had this whole thing. I didn't want to go all the way to 10 because I thought that would be, everybody does it. There's way too much play. But this guitar was overall unexpectedly good. I didn't expect it to be that good, but I'm glad it was. Really puts faith in some of these off-brand brands that are kind of picking up the slack of what used to be the kind of expensive guitars. Like Gibson was always pretty high up there, but it was reasonable still. And now it's almost, you know, untouchable for, you know, the average working guy with a family. Yeah, it gets sketchy with all these other people I have to look out for. Anyway, so out of 40 points, we got up to 34 points. 34 and a 40. Hey, that's really good. I'm giving this for a grade solid B+, but it is like a % away from being an A-. Just a maybe a 0.5%, and she would have been an A-, but we all know how that goes. So anyway, that was my first review, solid review of something, and there'll be more. We said I'm broke. You know, people that just are at home on a jam, got a family, kids, you probably broke too. I'll show you some cheap stuff you can do and get to try to still sound halfway decent in your own basement, like me in the basement. All right, till next time, have a good time.